gentlemen, boys and girls, cardaholics of all ages, welcome back to Big Al's Cards. Thank you so much for watching. And in today's episode of Talking Cards, I want to discuss basically Topps' response to the Arozarena Austin Meadows dual autograph situation. They are actually going to do something about it, and it's really cool to see. So to recap what happened, in Topps Definitive, which is one of the high-end products that Topps puts out, and I mean like $2,000 a box high-end, they basically, one of the cards they put in was a Randy Arozarena Austin Meadows dual autograph. And also there's some patches in there too. But the autographs upon inspection, at least the ones that surface in social media, it was pretty clear that neither player signed these cards. And whoever signed them signed for both people, at least upon a very brief handwriting analysis. They were clearly fake. And a lot of people brought this to Topps' attention. I made a video about it. A lot of other content creators made videos about it. A lot of people tweeted about it. And Topps put out a statement a few hours after I released my video discussing this. And in their response, they basically said that they were made aware that these autographs are more than likely not real, and that it's a very, very rare situation where that happens. I don't want to say they blamed it on the 2020 stuff that was going on, but during that time, they would actually mail cards out, and they kind of haven't moved away from that, where they mail like thousands of cards out and have them ship it back. And it's a very interesting process of how they did it, but they kind of blamed it on that a little bit. But then they got to the solution of what they were going to do. And the solution was, if you pulled one of these cards, email them, what they will do is they will give you a whole nother box of Topps Definitive, and they will replace that dual fake autograph with something of equivalent value. So if you bought a box of Definitive for $2,000 and you pulled that card, you send that card back to them, they're going to send you a replacement card and a whole nother box of $2,000 Topps Definitive. Now, I think that was a great response. I really do. I think that was fantastic. You're really providing a solid value for this basically worthless card, because it's clearly not real. And some other content creators called it pathetic. I disagree. I think, I think it was a great value. A whole other $2,000 box, basically for free for pulling a fake autograph. I would feel pretty compensated, personally. Other content creators are like, well, I want the money back for the other box. I disagree. I don't think, because you're still getting the other cards. I don't think that one card is going to devalue the entire box. And by the fact that they're offering you a whole other box on top of that and replacing the card with something different, I think you're getting a very fair, basically, repayment for that fake card. I think it's more than fair. The consequence of this, though, and I've seen some people discuss this on Twitter, is, does this raise concerns over other autographs that Topps puts out? Do we know that these things are for real? Do we know that these athletes actually sign the cards? I mentioned in the other video the Dak Prescott and Luka Doncic's scenarios with their autographs from a few years ago. Topps hasn't really had a ton of this as far as my knowledge goes. But with this, especially being in such a high-end product, I think it raises some legitimate concerns that people are going to have over whether these autographs that we've been pulling in packs are real or not. I think 95% of them are. I mean, really, I think almost all of them are. It's these rare exceptions. But that does plant doubts in people's minds. And I think something that Topps should do is, on top of the authenticity guarantee that they offer and the affidavit that they make the athletes sign, that they actually sign these cards themselves, I think what they should do is they should put out some videos showing athletes signing. Now, I know that some athletes put these out on their Instagrams. Marcus Stroman does this a lot. A lot of Bowman prospects do this. But I think that we need a little bit more assurance that the stuff that we're pulling out of packs is real. And one way to do that is for not only more athletes to put out some pictures of when they're signing, But for Topps themselves to put out a video showing how they do this, I think that would be a tremendous response. Now, I know a lot of people would still be very critical, and understandably so, but I think that that would go a long way in reassuring a lot of collectors that, okay, they do take their time trying to ensure that this stuff is authentic. They do take their time trying to make sure that what they're advertising is what they're actually putting into product. Again, it's not a perfect solution. I don't know that there is a perfect solution, but it's something that I think that Topps should consider, because then, myself included, we would feel a little bit better knowing, okay, people are actually signing these things. They're showing some high-profile athletes like Mike Trout, Tatis, Vladdy, Bryce, Ohtani, not just saying the 5 cards in front of me here, but it would go, I think, a long way in showing that they do care. They do want to make sure that what they put in product is advertised and authentic, and I think it will put a lot of collectors' minds at ease. It is going to take some recovery time with this incident, and I think that they've made a great step in the right direction with how they are making amends for these fake autographs for those who pull them. I don't think they need to do anything more as far as getting back to those people who pulled this card. I wouldn't call their response pathetic. Let's just put it that way. But I think that Topps now should be a little bit on red alert and basically say, okay, we need to show that what we do is authentic, what we do is real. And Fanatics, I think, should pay attention to this too, as the parent company now. Let's put out some kind of video showing, all right, what we do is real, and these athletes are signing, and it really is a very rare exception when something like this happens. So, again, I want to give kudos to Topps for their response. Now it's on them to really show that what they do is real, and that actually they do care. So that's my thought on it. Let me know what you guys think. I know we talked about it a little bit in the community page, but now there's a video about it discussing it. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any content. And looking forward to commenting with you guys. And until next time, bye-bye.